Global, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the one model that absolutely blew my mind, totally blew my mind when it was explained to me. It's not my model. A gentleman called Simon Bowen actually shared this with me, and actually this is my model. His is slightly more in depth, and I use this one to make very, very quick decisions. Okay, so I've adapted it slightly. His is called the 4 Futures. Mine is the model that blows my mind. It has no specific name. The model that blows my mind. All right, let me share with you what I'm talking about here, because when you get your head around this, this will help you to stop procrastinating and take massive action. All right, so let's have a look. Where are we right now? So say this is where I am. You can see on the screen on the left hand side it says the word now. Then we're going to draw a line and we're going to have the words 3 years, or the letter 3 and then the word years, if we're going to be pedantic, which some of us are. So this is the model that completely blew my mind, and it is one that I have to remind myself of regularly, and when I make decisions I come back to this model. All right, so we are in a current situation now. Imagine where you want to be in 3 years time. So you can use this model for many different things. You can use it for growing your business, you can use it for losing weight, you can use it for educating yourself and speaking French, for example. You can use it for developing your spirituality, whatever it is, any goal that you want to achieve, you can use this model. All right, so we have the now situation and we have the 3 years situation. So what are our options to achieve the goal that we want to do in 3 years time? And the first thing that we have to understand is, if we keep on doing what we've got, we think that we are going to hit that goal in 3 years. However, if that was possible, then we wouldn't have to, take any action, but we have to take action to hit our goals. Now, if we don't take action, it isn't this straight line. So the straight line that you see in front of us here, it isn't that straight line that happens. Something else happens. And what actually happens is that things are negative. So you can see here we've got the green line of where we take action, and then we've got the red line of where we don't take action. And every day we put our goals off. To start with, we don't feel that pain. So you can see here on the red line, we're not feeling that pain. We're 6 months in, things still aren't painful, but as the months and the years go on and on and on and on, we get further and further away from our goal. So in 3 years' time, if we don't take action, we're not on the same level. We've actually gone down many, many levels. So our future is super, super bleak. Because if, say for example, if we use exercise and our goal is to get fit, and we give ourselves a 12-month goal or a 3-year goal here as the example, if we take action, things happen. If we don't take action, we don't stay at the same fitness. We get less and less and less and less fit. If we're going to do business growth and say you want to get better clients, if you don't take action, you're not going to carry on getting the same clients. You're just going to absolutely get less and less and less clients, and your business is going to go downwards instead of upwards. So the great thing about the green line, though, the opposite, is if you take action now, it might take you 3 or 6 months to start to see that effect, that kick in, that compound effect kick in. However, at the end of it, at the end of your 3 years, you've achieved your goal and some. And the more action you take every single day, the more you're going to achieve your goal and succeed. So you have an option. You can either have the negative or the positive future, and it is all about deciding what action you want to take. So you have a negative opportunity cost when you don't take action, and it's not that you're going to stay in the same place. It's actually that you're going to be in a horrendous place, and that horrendous place if you do not take action. So if we go back to business building, if you decide that you aren't going to invest in marketing, and you're not going to invest in getting the premium clients, and you're not going to make a impact on the world, your income is going to go down and down and down, and your stress levels are going to get worse and worse and worse. However, if you decide that you want to make a difference, you want to get the premium clients, and that you do want to change your trajectory, because that's what this is, a trajectory, and you start taking action now, you're going to see that compound effect, the positive compound effect, kick in. Now, if you can see, I don't know if you can see my little arrow, but if you imagine that you waited 18 months for that compound effect to kick in, what's actually going to happen, if I just show you this, right? Say you wait 18 months. Let's move this along to here. And where you are, go back to presenter view, where you are, let me just share this. So now and 3 years in the future, where you are in 3 years is a lot less than where you were a second ago, where I was sharing, because you've actually started in 18 months time. So say you've got this goal to have this great successful accounting firm or business advisory firm. If you start in 18 months, you're not going to be in the same place as if you started now. So if we move that back to here, all right, and you've got it back here, this is what happens. Again, if you decided that you were going to, so let's move it down like this, actually. This is a better way to do it. You're not taking any action, or you're taking a little bit of action, and what happens is you see yourself slowly growing, but in 18 months' time, you're not going to be having the effect that you want it to have, okay? So I think it's really key for this model to be understood, and how it completely blew my mind and changed my life. We've got 3 years, and do we want to have the negative opportunity cost of not taking action, or the positive compound effect of taking action? And what you'll find is that if you decide to put things off for 18 months, in 3 years' time, you're going to be far away from your goal still. You're not going to have hit your goal that you want to. If you start now, you're more likely to do it. If you put it off for 3 years, you're going to have a negative opportunity cost. You're not going to be in the same place. You're actually going to be negatively, the compound effect is going to be negative, the negative opportunity cost. What is it that you're going to miss out on dramatically? And look, in 3 years' time as well, look at the gap now between the red and the green tips. So this is your 3 years point. I think that you can see my mouse here. The gap is huge. The gap here doesn't feel, it's like, oh, but actually it's not where you would be in 3 years. The gap is ginormous between the green and the red line at 3 years. It's very, very slim at the beginning. Now there's not a great deal of gap, but in 3 years' time, it is ginormous. So yeah, this is the model that completely changed my life. I hope it changes yours if you haven't seen it before. But what is it that you're going to do? What kind of future are you going to create? And are you going to do it now? Are you going to put it off 18 months? Or in 3 years' time, are you going to be like, I've got to go back and get a job? Or you're ill, or you're struggling, whether it be with growing your business, or being fit, or changing the way you see the world, or learning French or Italian, whatever it is. What are you going to do to make sure that you hit your goals? And in 3 years' time, you don't have that negative opportunity cost. All right, speak to you soon. Have a great day.